Buddy Elf, what's your favorite color? Is that a good one?
Yeah, you're content with that?
I mean, do you want another one?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hey guys, Lexstyle here.
And I'm Batrissy.
For Punk Rock Blues.
It's our 25 days of annual Christmas traditions of Christmas, and it's our extravaganza bash of Yuletide traditions. 25 days of Christmas annual. What is it? It's 25 days of Christmas.
We make a new one up every day.
Oh, it's the 25 days of Christmas.
Bash.
Day 25.
Merry Christmas.
Bash at the beach. It's Christmas Day.
Christmas.
What did Santa bring you? Santa! That's a part of this movie. Santa!
What did we watch?
We watched... Oh, yeah. We watched Elf. Buddy's Big Musical Journey.
No, that's
next year. We watched Elf with Will Ferrell, directed by Jon Favreau, who did Maid.
Okay.
He directed the movie Maid.
Okay. What's the story?
Oh, can I take it?
That's why I asked.
I'm drunk if you can't tell. The story.
Drunk Explains his back.
Those were great videos. Did you ever watch them?
Nope.
They're so good.
I was in them.
Like, literally, the only time in real life, IRL, for you online people, the only time IRL that I got compliments on our videos is people that would watch Drunk Explain and be like, dude, those are fucking hilarious. I'm like, thank you. I thought they were too. Anyway, it's about Buddy the Elf. And he's the son of an elf. But not really. Because he's the son of Walter Hobbs and Susan Wells. And they canoodled. And sperm had a baby. And shut up, Ema. And listen, so then he lives in the North Pole with his elf dad, but he's like 6'6", and all the elves are like 3'4". You can relate, Iman. And so the elves are like, get a load of this fucking guy, not the dialogue. And they're like, he's a con-heading ninny muggins. And then he's like, I'm a con-heading ninny muggins. And so he thinks he's different from all the other elves, because he's supposed to make 1,000 Etch a Sketches a day, but he makes 85. And so then he's like, his dad, Papa Elf, is like, hey, buddy.
Don't touch me.
You're a human. You gotta go to New York and see your dad. And he's like, my dad is James Caan and my mom is Mary Steenburgen, and I'm gonna go see them. And so he goes to see them, but then he falls in love with Zooey Deschanel. And he gets a job at Gimbels, but he gets fired from Gimbels so fucking quick. It's not even funny. I mean, it is funny because it's a comedy movie, but he gets fired so quick. And then Santa's like, hey, my sleigh doesn't power by fucking reindeer anymore. It's by like Christmas spirit, and people don't believe in Christmas anymore. And so then his little brother Charlie, who I didn't mention before, and he also eats a lot of spaghetti. He's like, hey, this person is getting this for Christmas, and this person wants a boyfriend for Christmas, and yeah, and then people are like singing, and Zooey Deschanel's like, the only time to spread Christmas cheer is singing aloud for all to hear, and she sings, and she has a great voice because she's in that band She and Him. Do you know that band?
Yeah.
Him and Her, She and Him, whatever it's called. And so she sings, and people are like singing, and I'm with my dad, and I'm singing, and then people believe in it. And also there's a little person in this, and Andy Richter and Kyle Gass are there, and there's a lot going on.
Cool.
Thank you.
So this is the outro. It's where we do the outro.
Wait, we didn't even do a rating.
You gotta rate everything. What's your rating?
You go first.
I'm gonna give this...
No, wait, let me go first.
Okay.
I give this 5 golden rings because, as I said previously in episode 24, if you were there, this is in my top 50 favorite movies of all time. I love this movie. I've watched it literally every Christmas for like the last 10 years. And it's just my favorite. And of all Christmas movies, I think it's my favorite. It's better than Die Hard. It's better than Why Him. It's better than a lot of things. It's better than Santa's Boot Camp, if you can believe it. And yeah, 5 stars. It's great. It's really good.
I give it 4.
I'd be like fucking the Mandarin. I have 5 golden rings. What's your rating?
I give it 4 calling birds.
You're wrong, but okay. Why?
Because it's on all the time and I can't do it anymore.
You know what? A Christmas Story is on Rampage by AEW is pushed for fucking tomorrow. because of a goddamn A Christmas Story 24-hour marathon. And I'm like, A Christmas Story sucks.
Oh, that's what you meant by that.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Rampage, the Rock movie.
Oh, the Uwe Boll movie.
Like, I thought you... No, not the Uwe Boll one. The Rock one. I thought you meant that...
Oh my god, a couple weeks ago, The Rock Rampage was on before AEW Rampage. I literally called Dad on the cell phone. It was like, come down here. And I made him come down here. I was like, look at this fucking thing on the guide. I was like, Rampage is on before Rampage. How'd
you call him?
On the cell phone.
Okay.
Cellular... Hold on. I called him on the cellular phone.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I thought you meant that, like, whatever channel was showing A Christmas Story on loop, in retaliation, a different channel just wanted to show Rampage.
Like, we're gonna show fucking Rampage.
Like, oh, everyone's got all their Christmas Story, well, we're gonna give them Rampage all day. That's what I thought you meant when you said that earlier. No, Rampage got pushed to Saturday night from its normal Friday night slot because of A Christmas Story, which is a bad movie. So it's on tonight. Go watch Rampage.
I had to watch that in school with Lily. Fun story. Nobody knows. I don't know why I said that, because nobody knows, but you know who that is, so. Yeah.
What's your favorite bits of this movie?
Oh, goddamn it, the whole movie? It'd be maybe easier for me to say my least favorite bits, because I like every bit in this movie you can think of, I love.
Well, what's your
my least favorite is when they just show Walter being an asshole, and I get it, because, like, right at the beginning, Santa's like, hey, buddy, come here.
Stop touching me.
He's like, buddy, listen, you gotta go see your dad, but at the same time, hey, champ,
stop touching me.
Your dad, Walter, he's on the naughty list. And Buddy's like, what are you doing? How is my dad on the naughty list? And he's like, because your dad's not that great of a guy. He's not that great of a bloke. And so he is on the naughty list. And so, like, I understand it, but there's parts where he's just a real dick. Like, he sends out a storybook that has 2 pages missing, and the kids, like, can't read that, because how are you supposed to read a book that has 2 pages missing? It's like if Michael Crichton put out Jurassic Park, but, like, all the fucking bits about the DNA are missing. How are you supposed to get the full story?
That one chapter?
There's so many! I skip them all the time. What do you like? This is gonna be the best episode. But also the most unintelligible.
Intelligible?
Yeah. Jellicle Cats. Do you know what that movie's from?
Yeah.
What movie is that from?
It's Cats. What's the name? I forgot to ask you earlier when you were sober. What's the name?
Miles Finch.
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
What's the name of the Paul McCartney song?
Oh, Temporary Secretary?
Okay.
I played that for Ken.
Did you today?
Yeah.
Because I was
literally when I brought him down here, I showed him the Beatles. I didn't show you that.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. Can I show you on camera?
No.
It's totally off topic. We can maybe cut this.
You are off topic.
Look at this. I bought this at a mini mall. It's every album by the Beatles.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pretty cool. That's all.
Yeah, we were talking about Paul McCartney earlier.
Yeah, I showed that to Ken. It's temporary.
I called it Imaginary Secretary. Because I can't remember the name.
What's imaginary?
That's what I called it.
What does a secretary do if they're imaginary?
I don't know.
Get over here. What do you
Stop touching me. I like the
I motorboated this guy yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to tweet, stop motorboating me at BatTracy01. I really like the Francisco bit. Francisco.
I like when he drinks the coffee and he's like... And Walter's like, buddy, you don't have to drink that. And he goes, okay, thank you. And he sits it down.
I like the Jack in the Box bit is a pretty good bit. When he knows that it's gonna come and he has to count how many work.
I stuck with it. I noticed it as I was typing it, but I stuck with it because it's funny to me. Sorry.
The Jack in the Box bit.
Yeah.
When he's...
Yeah, and he's like...
every single one.
Yeah.
The mailroom bit was a scene I always hated as a kid. I hate all of the mailroom
No,
stuff.
I love the mail scene. You know what's funny, though? Is, so... The guy who he becomes friends with...
Also, I hate the snowball scene because of the fast arms.
The guy he becomes friends with in the mailroom Do you know? You didn't watch this, did you?
I did not watch it because I've seen it too many times. I do not need to watch it.
Can you visualize
I can
the
exactly
guy?
visualize him.
He looks like Paul White, but like a big head, but a super skinny body. And weird teeth.
I was going to say he looks like Conan and Danny Trejo at a baby or something.
Okay, you know what? Both of ours are accurate, but... So you can visualize it. So they're laying there, and it's when he drinks, and he gets drunk. Because Buddy does get drunk in this movie, which is why I'm drunk. It's the only reason I'm drunk.
It's not the only reason you're drunk.
And so, like, there's a part where the guy's like, I'm 26 years old. And I looked at him and went, that's my age? And I look nothing like this guy? So either he's done way more drugs than me, or prison ages you like 30 fucking years. Because I would guess he's like 46. But also, I'm closer to 50 than I am 25.
You are not.
It's a great joke.
It's not a good joke. It's a horrible joke.
Iman, I'm 26 years old. I'm closer to 50 than I am 25. IRL.
No.
It's because time is a forward pattern, and I can't go back in time. It makes sense.
It's not a good joke.
Also, I'm with the movies. Did you even see it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like the snowball bit.
I love the snowball bit. In my 50 top favorite fucking movies of all time, that's the clip I used for this when I talked about this movie.
Francisco.
Baby
Come On. Not Baby Come On. Baby It's Cold Outside is also a bad song.
You know what? You used to always say it's a rape song, and I was like, it's not a rape song. And then I actually listened to the lyrics and went, you know what? I get it. When she's like, what's in this drink? And he's like... Your fucking mother's not gonna see you tonight, because I'm gonna rape you. I'm like, whoa!
What's in your drink?
It's Faygo. It's Faygo pineapple orange, and mixed with Fleischmann's vodka. Which Fleischmann's is a terrible vodka, but you know what? I like vodka, so I don't care. It's also cheap. I used to drink a 175 every day.
Yeah.
Remember Paul?
Stop touching me.
Remember Paul? Paul Tholiverus?
Yeah.
My soulmate?
Yeah.
We would drink this at work, and then there was one time, Alejandra, we were out in the back smoking a cigarette. I used to smoke cigarettes before I got into the vapist. And so we were out like smoking a cig, right? And we were mixing drinks.
Okay.
And Alejandra came out to yell at me about there's a pizza in the oven or some shit like that. I don't know. And then she saw us, like, me, like, with a fucking 175 in my hand pouring a drink, and we were like deer in headlights. And she just looked at us and went, shut the door. And we were like, dude, we're fucked. And then she came back out and handed me a fucking cup filled with soda and went, where's mine? And so we mixed her a drink, and she was cool about it, and we were like, fuck yeah, Alejandra.
Yeah, you tell that story all the time.
I don't think I've said that on camera.
You have definitely said it.
Have I?
Yeah. We've stood
Alejandra, if you're watching this.
She's not.
She's not. She's a 58-year-old Mexican lady.
Okay. Are we done?
I don't know. I like the Rangers in this.
I hate the Rangers.
No, I hate the Rangers because they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Which Power Rangers are supposed to be good guys, but so like the Rangers are the bad guys. But I love the scene of it, and I wish. Oh, you know what's something I thought of, and I wanted to mention this. I thought of, and I wanted to say this. I keep turning your foot like you usually do to me, and so. The part where Miles Finch comes into the room and he's like, tell me I'm an elf one more fucking time.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're an elf. And he flips. He does a flip to Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell takes a fucking solid back bump. Like, I mean a full front back bump onto the table. I'm like, that's a good bump.
You sure
that's
it's
a
him?
good bump. It looks like him. Maybe it's not, but I mean, it looks like him. And also, when you think about Will Ferrell as a person, you're like, I think he could take a bump. Think about him.
Yeah.
Think about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise would happily take a bump. If it's for the sake of fucking movies, because he loves movies, he'll take a bump.
I have a drunk video to show you after this.
Is it me?
No.
Is it me when I'm in your apartment being like, hey...
My TikTok I made? No.
Did you make this a TikTok?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you tag me in it?
Probably.
Huh.
Yeah, it was one of those, it was like, apparently this audio makes the last video on your phone really sad.
I remember that.
And it's you laughing on the floor.
Yeah. What was I laughing about? It's something, hold on, I'll get his name. It's not John.
It is John, technically. His first name is John.
John Mark something or other.
Yeah.
Francis St. John Xavier the Third.
Stop name dropping these people.
It's not his last name, is it? Francis Xavier? It is! Yeah. Oh my god, we know two people with Xavier as the last name. Zen. No, I'm gonna marry you one day.
His last name is St. John.
Oh yeah. Francis Xavier St. John the Third. Yeah. And then Zen Indigo Xavier.
Stop name dropping people. Zen, I hope you had a great Christmas with your mom.
What is this?
This is what you put your smartphone in. We got a Halo light.
Oh. Yeah, he bought me a Halo light.
For Christmas.
For Xmas. Because you're straight edge.
Yeah. I'm Lexmas.
Do you get it? Because it's Xmas because you're straight edge and it's Xmas because I'm an atheist.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in Christ.
Lexmas doll.
I saw that. You know what my first thought was?
Yeah.
You're like fucking Chris Nacho or whatever because he changes his name every month.
Yeah.
Which I haven't talked. Literally, the last message I sent that guy was, it was like, hey man, I'm thinking about not going on Twitter as much anymore. Here's my phone number. Let's text about Dynamite. And he went, okay, will do. Never heard from him again. So I'm like, was he really my Twitter friend? I mean, he still likes my tweets occasionally, but we like wrestling. Nacho so spicy. Text me. What is this fucking? Is this a spiderweb?
This is the outro.
When you're so drunk, you can touch a spiderweb and not. Oh my god, Max! At work today? Max is Wiegand's cousin. Do you remember Wiegand?
Yes.
He would fucking put his finger in my hole and go, I'm fingering your hole. And I'm like, stop that. It's weird. But, so, he was closing with me today, and we had a great time. Great time. Just a all-around good time. He's a fun kid. He's 15, but he's fun. And he sent me pictures tonight of him and Wiegand together, and I was like, this guy. Don't remember what I was going into this story with, but continue your thing.
This is the outro. This is the part where we do the outro. Like to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and hit the notification jingle bell.
I'm not gonna mess this up at all.
So you're free.
Continue.
I
continue.
I don't remember.
Jingle bell.
See us all the time. It's free. You can always change your mind, especially this
every month this week, except this is the last day. So, but also we got a Loved Again thing coming and previously hidden videos on Patreon.
I saw
our
that.
Patreon exclusives. They're coming out now because every time we put up a Patreon exclusive for 25 Days of Christmas, I was like, hey, this is gonna come out in January. You'll get it for Patreon for free you'll pay for it on Patreon for a while, and then in January it'll come out. It never came out. I always forgot. So hey, they're coming out now. And also, I'm just putting out other things.
That fruit video might be out soon too.
You gotta edit that.
Yeah, I forgot.
Just come here.
No, stop touching me. Who are you?
I'm Pat Tracy. You can follow me at Pat Tracy01 or Pat Loves Movies on TikTok.
Yeah.
Check out my TikTok because I'm better than him at TikTok. Because I made a 20-second video and he won't do it.
I've been Lex. You can follow me on Instagram, Jerk on Twitter. Check out my TikTok at Kesha Was Taken. The best username to find on that.
So many usernames.
Yeah, I like it.
I have two. I have the same username for everything I've ever created except for TikTok because I was like, well, I want this to be separate.
Flashmaster 15.
Which sounds horrible. Can I say that?
You have.
Okay. When I was young, I was like, oh, it's great because I'm a fan of The Flash and it's great. And now I'm like, it sounds like I'm a master of fucking flashing people in my dick.
Who are we?
We're about punk. Say it again?
Who are we?
We're Punk Rock Blues at YouTube and Twitter and the other Insta. Which is owned by Meta now. Meta's stupid.
And you can push our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues. Chuck's a buck or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 or 12 or 13 or 14 or 15 or 16 or 17 or 18 or 19 or 20 or 21 or 22 or 23 or 24 or 25. One breath finally did it.
You're like fucking Chester Bennington and giving up. 17-second one breath.
What part is that?
What? When he's like, I've given
I was trying to think of it.
He goes 25 seconds with one breath. It's like, how does a man do that? Has he never smoked a cigarette in his life? I know he has. I know he has. Billy Joe Armstrong. Guy still smokes cigarettes. It's crazy. How is your voice so good and beautiful and you look like a handsome man when you're fucking nearing 50 like I am and you smoke cigarettes? I love cigarettes. And this moment when I'm still like really drunk, I'm like, all I can think about is like, oh man, remember having a fucking Camel menthol? It's great, but I will never go back to cigarettes. I tried last year in COVID because I was like, I can't get vape juice. I'll try a cigarette. Fucking awful. I'll never go back. How does he still do it? How?
We're not watching anything tomorrow.
Does he like it?
I don't know.
Does he?
I don't.
He must. I mean, if you're smoking cigarettes, then you gotta like it.
We're done. This is the 20
Have you ever had one?
No.
They're bad, man.
Okay.
And not fucking Kyle. I won't say his last name.
You said everyone else's. And he's the only one that probably would watch
Kyle's
this.
using pouches now.
He's literally a subscriber of ours.
No, Zen loves these. Zen loves our Christmas. He even told me, he's like, dude, I can't wait till they're over so I can binge watch them all. I was like, you should do that, buddy. I'll motorboat this to you.
Stop motorboating me. Did I get you there?
No.
Your chin got me.
I honestly totally.
We're done with these.
You can punch me in the face right now.
Did I?
Yeah, you know what? The first time I ever got punched, I was very drunk. It was on my 21th birthday.
Should I punch you in the face on this video?
I mean, do you want to?
Yeah, it won't. You know how it feels.
Do it on this side.
That's how I'm gonna do it. You know how it feels. I've punched you before.
Yeah, it feels like nothing. Yeah, nothing.
I could probably get a harder one in.
Yeah, I know you could.
Yeah.
You didn't wind up running. No. How funny it would be though if you broke a tooth on this side because you already broke my tooth on this side by kneeing me in the face.
Do a crack in. Do one of these. That's never doesn't work. See, I need to aim for here. I watched.
No, you gotta hit here. Cause like me and Tyson would talk about this at work all the time, right? That was good.
Anything to shut you up. We'll see you next year.
Wait.
Oh my God.
So like Tyson, if you get a real good punch in the face, like you can feel your jaw go like it shifts.
I watched a video said that you need to break this bone for it to be a good punch.
No, it's the bottom because you feel your jaw.
No,
it's like symmetry.
I watched a video.
It's like symmetry,
yes,
right?
I understand.
So your jaw goes
this bone.
like that.
It's this bone.
Oh,
I watched a video.
How is that a bone?
It was
your skull.
a doctor that specializes. It was a trauma. It was a trauma doctor. She went through.
Okay.
She watched Home Alone and every injury. She explained what would happen. So she talks about one of the hits they take, and she's like, "Yeah, you break your cheek. That's where if someone punches someone, that's where you want it to hit."
Felt like nothing. I feel like 100% right now.
Okay.
Can I punch you in the face?
No.
No, it would hurt. It would definitely.
We'll see you next year. With what movie?
But also, like in a couple days.
Yeah.
If you just want to see me and not this fucking loser, Love It Again, coming soon.
You know what wouldn't have been a good place to see him, not me, was Stardust, because he would always just come in and be like, my brother watched it with me, maybe.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Do we even need to edit this one? You could just put this up.
I don't think we paused at all.
No.
I mean, I still have to put the text on screen.
Yeah.
This has been like 20 fucking minutes.
It's been a long time.
It's been probably a long time. It's just me fucking like an idiot.
Yeah. Who is that for?
It was for the real OGs.
Okay. So Kyle.
Hey.
Merry Christmas,
Oh,
y'all.
I'm wearing makeup. I didn't even notice.
Can I end this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hit the button wrong.